Hey Geeksters, what's up? Today we are going to talk about how the latest trailers for Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts are hinting at some serious and massive crisis that could be even worse than Thanos' snap. And we will explain how the post-credit scene of Captain America Brave New World kind of sets up the same thing. So, what's really going on here? Don't worry, we're going to decode what's happening. Oh, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for all the latest updates on these theories. Alright, so here's the deal. In the Thunderbolts trailer, there's this super eerie shot of New York City, totally swallowed up by darkness. You've got people just getting wiped out, leaving behind these nuclear imprints. This is a huge hint at the Void. If you're familiar with the Sentry from the comics, you know the Void is this crazy powerful entity that can literally erase entire realities. The Brave New World post-credits scene also gives us a hint. Spoiler alert, all you heroes protecting this world, do you think you're the only ones? You think this is the only world? We'll see what happens when you have to protect this place from the others. Crazy, right? Now let's go back a bit. If you remember the Loki series, the TVA introduced the Void as this place for forgotten timelines. It's kind of like a graveyard for realities. So could this darkness we're seeing be because of timelines colliding? Or maybe it's something else. Either way, it's all connected. Then, in the Fantastic Four trailer, we get more multiversal chaos talk, especially with an incursion that could wipe out New York City. Sounds familiar, right? There's even a theory floating around that Reed Richards' experiments could be causing all this chaos. Or maybe it's something else we don't know yet. But one thing's clear, a huge threat is looming. And guess where? New York City. Yeah, I know. It always seems to be New York, right? But that's where all the big superhero action happens in the MCU. Now let's talk about Franklin Richards, Reed and Sue's kid from the comics. Franklin's one of the most powerful mutants in the Marvel universe with reality warping abilities. This kid can literally reshape the fabric of the universe itself. In the comics, he's even been able to create entire universes and destroy them. So yeah, he's a pretty big deal. There's a rumor that Sue was pregnant when they went on their mission, and if Franklin's powers start kicking in too early, he could be the one responsible for the multiverse unraveling. As you can see in this clip, there are hints that Franklin's powers might start to manifest sooner than expected, and if that happens, it could cause some serious problems. We also know that in Captain America, Brave New World, adamantium, the nearly indestructible metal famously bonded to Wolverine's skeleton, has officially entered the MCU. In a standout moment, President Ross reveals that adamantium has been discovered on Celestial Island, the remains of the fallen celestial Tiamut, positioning it as a game-changing resource that could tip global power balances. Not only does this set the stage for potential mutant and X-Men storylines in the future, but it also expands the MCU's arsenal beyond just vibranium. We even catch a glimpse of Red Hulk tossing Captain America's adamantium shield, hinting at the metal's formidable presence. But wait, where are the Avengers in all of this? I know, we all know that Steve Rogers is retired and Tony Stark is gone, but where are Doctor Strange, Thor, and Captain Marvel? Why are the Thunderbolts stepping up instead? It's like the Avengers are MIA, and it's unclear why. Maybe they're busy with something else? It's almost like they're already fighting a war across dimensions. Yep, sounds like that's what's happening. I know it's far-fetched, but there's no other explanation for the Avengers' non-availability. Marvel will address that in Thunderbolts, but let's see what they have to say about it. And let's talk about Doctor Doom for a second. You know, Robert Downey Jr. is set to play him, right? His arrival in the MCU is looking inevitable, especially with Secret Wars on the way. Even in the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, there are some hints about Doom's presence. There's a shot in that trailer that straight up looks like it's pulled from Secret Wars. So what if Doctor Doom is behind all of this? Could he be manipulating the Void and setting up his own battle world? I'll throw in a clip from Endgame where Tony Stark talks about messing with time. Because what if the time heist didn't just fix the snap, but actually set everything in motion for the destruction of their universe? There's a lot pointing to universes crumbling, and we still haven't seen the Avengers show up. It's almost like Doom is already making moves. So what do you think? Is Doctor Doom pulling the strings here? Will the Avengers even survive this multiversal collapse? Let's talk about it in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives here on Geeksterverse, your daily source for all things pop culture.